Oil extraction continues unabated around the world. For example, here in Kuwait, there's been no slowdown, even though the market is saturated and the price has plunged. Just 2 years ago, a barrel of Brent oil from the North Sea cost $120. This summer, the price of oil fell below the psychologically significant $100 level, and now it's just $80 a barrel. There's too much oil on the world market, and demand has not risen. On top of that, business in Europe and China has slowed down. The United States, until recently one of the biggest importers, has become one of the biggest exporters of oil. Fracking technology is tapping the vast stocks of oil locked up in oil shale. And OPEC hasn't reduced its production quotas either. On the contrary, Saudi Arabia wants to expand production. Saudi Arabia is the world's biggest producer of oil, more than 500 billion tons a year. It's followed by Russia and the United States, which is the world's third biggest producer. Then come China and Canada. Is the fall in oil prices a temporary phenomenon? Low prices are already a problem for some oil-producing nations, for example, for Venezuela. Oil has to cost an average of at least $120 a barrel, or Venezuela will eventually go bankrupt. $117 a barrel will keep Nigeria afloat. The figure for Libya is $110. Experts think Russia would have difficulties if the price remains under $100 a barrel. All these countries depend on income from oil exports. If the price remains $80 a barrel, they're in trouble. Although supply is increasing, consumption is falling, especially in Europe. Engineers are making car engines that are more efficient, and renewable sources of energy are competing with oil and gas. So, who are the winners from falling oil prices? Costs are falling for airlines and container shipping, so their profits are rising. Pharmaceutical and chemical manufacturers pay less for raw materials too. But the biggest winner is the individual consumer, who has more money left to spend on other things. Low oil prices are like a tax cut. So people don't seem worried about dwindling oil reserves anymore. The world is swimming in cheap oil. The only question is, how long will this last?